What they're doing is giving you $50,000 toward any truck you want. So if you want a Ranger or an XLT, you can just buy that and drive it home with your money. But if you want to come get a Raptor, you can get a Raptor too and just pay the difference.
Sure is.
Yeah, and
they're not holding you down to which truck you take home,
Exactly.
Or if you're a Mustang man,
you might
lean that way. The award-winning Tennessee WildCast is on the air with the latest on hunting, fishing, boating, wildlife watching, and all things outdoors. Make welcome your host, drummer and outdoor expert novice, Jason Harmon.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of Tennessee WildCast. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching and listening. We appreciate all those people out there on the radio listening to us and traveling down the road. But hey, we got a fun show for you today. We're going to highlight the Mid-South Ford dealers and their support for the Tennessee Conservation Raffle. We're excited about today's show, and we're going to highlight some of the products you could win through the Tennessee Conservation Raffle. Mr. Don King is helping me co-host as always. Appreciate you being here.
Thanks, Jason. I'm a Ford guy from way back, so looking forward to this show.
Yeah, you said you got a few things you could share with us.
You bet.
Ford's kept you on the road, and then we've got Mr. Johnny Allred helping co-host as well.
That's right. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, Tennessee Wildlife Resources Foundation.
Happy to be involved in this.
And we are excited to have you. And then Mr. Ty Garrett, he's a sales consultant for a Mid-South Ford dealer, and we're happy to have him.
Thank you for having me there, Jason.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's going to be fun. I'm excited to talk about some of these products that you could win with the Conservation Raffle. And I think what we'll do is we'll just kick it off. Well, first let me say this. Thank you for watching and listening. Subscribe to this show. If you're listening on iTunes or your favorite podcasting platform, make sure you subscribe.
By all means, yes.
And if you're following us on Facebook and all those fun platforms, Instagram, stuff like that, like us. Give us a thumbs up. YouTube, hit the bell so you get a reminder when you want to watch this show. It'll let you know we're on the air again. So anyway, if you like what you're hearing, let people know and share it for us. So.
All right. The funniest thing I heard, Jason, we pulled up and we started unloading, getting ready for the show, and Ty came out. I got to meet him for the first time just a few minutes ago. And when you told him it was going to be 28 minutes and 30 seconds, he looked worried, like he wasn't going to have enough to say.
I know what I tell you.
I've never met a car guy that would have any trouble filling 28 minutes and 30
I know
seconds.
that. I can think of something about the Ford right there.
I didn't know why he needed us here.
I know it. I appreciate y'all having me on the show, I tell you.
You bet.
Yes,
you bet, Ty. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's yeah, and that 28 and a half minutes goes by fast.
Oh, it does. It really does.
If you enjoyed the show, if you listen to us, it's a fun show. I hope it's fun for you guys out there. Well, let's jump in real quick. We got the hunting guide here, Johnny. You pulled that out.
Yeah. Johnny,
Ford,
hold that up there for the
Ford's on the front, right?
Hunting guide, right? Ford's on the cover of this show. I think it's the first time ever we've had the cover of the hunting guide sponsored by any product like that. So
right.
Ford right on the front of it.
Yeah, so that's just came out, and so you need to find your regional office, your Walmart, or wherever those are passed out, and get you one.
Yep.
And
you know all the seasons, the limits, when the season opens, when you can go.
Yep, and
it's out right now. Should hit the shelves this week.
Yep, right. and online too. So TNWildlife.org. How many times have I said that? TNWildlife.org to go check out the hunting guide, and it's all right there as well as the fishing guides there. So
right.
Well, today it's all about the raffle. We've said that, Johnny. The raffle's going great, right?
It is.
So far,
great.
So good.
Right.
We're about halfway through, I guess, and
that's right. And it's it is in line to be the biggest conservation initiative of any state in the union. I mean, what a lot of people don't realize is we're able, through the Pittman-Robertson Act, we're able to match those funds with federal dollars at a rate of about 4 to 1. So if we raise $1 million in this, means about $4 million to conservation efforts of the agency.
Exactly.
So it's a great big deal for Tennessee.
That's right.
And we're going to be the biggest of any state.
That's awesome.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
that really
sure
is.
I mean, we've got a lot of hunters and fishermen in Tennessee.
And I'm one of them. I'm a big fisherman.
Yeah.
I mean,
you were just talking earlier about trying to chase some fish there.
Well, I know it. That I go out every weekend on Sundays right there when I can and fish the area lakes and down in southern Alabama.
Oh, yeah.
Rogersville. I got Wheeler and Wilson, Pickwick, beautiful Guntersville Lake.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of good fish in there. But this time of year, it can get a bit tough fishing, though. All about it is being out there and and enjoying yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, sure is.
It is fun to be out there. That's what it's all about. Well, Johnny, we appreciate the work the foundation's done. I mean, big help to make this happen. I mean, it's y'all's raffle, but it plays a big part of it for the agency.
If people don't know, the foundation is the nonprofit arm of the agency. So what we do is try to raise money for the agency and the efforts that they have. So it's a big deal to us to be able to do this and make it successful. And our partners in this are so good, including Ford. I mean, Ford. To give a truck away to sportsmen in Tennessee. I mean, how big a commitment is that for Ford to jump in and do that?
Exactly.
So, we've got a lot of other partners. I mean, a lot of great prizes. I mean, if you win the elk tag, which is a phenomenal tag. I mean, if you look across the nation,
That's what started it all.
Yeah. If you look across the nation, like if you want to go elk hunting, people don't say, "Oh, well, let's go to Tennessee," because you can't get that tag. I mean, there's not a tag to get. You might get drawn. That's the only way you could do it.
Right.
But here, there's one tag that we're gonna give away with this package. And by the way, Weatherby's gonna build you a rifle for that, and optics, and all the gear to go with it.
Everything you need.
Everything you need to go with it. And long range shooting packages through Best of the West. A brand new boat from Bass Pro Shop, and a UTV from Bass Pro Shop.
Right.
Goes along with our tags that we do. So it's a big deal for Tennessee.
And as hard as boats are to get a hold of these days, that boat is spoken for, right? I mean, it's ready to go for the winter.
That boat is sitting at Bass Pro Shop waiting for the winter to pick it up. So
That's right. Thanks to
awesome.
Johnny Morris.
Yeah, that's right. You make a call to Johnny Morris, the boat's sitting there.
Yeah.
That's right.
I don't know if we've mentioned this yet. Raffle.twrf.net.
Raffle.twrf.net. You can get tickets to do that. It's $20 for a ticket, 3 for $50, or 10 for $100. For $100, you get 10 chances.
Man, that's the best deal going
Yes,
right
it
there.
is.
Yeah, for sure. I want to get some tickets. I hadn't bought any yet.
Me too.
Well, let's jump into some of these products that Ford's offering here. I've got the handy dandy guide for all the stuff that's going on here with Ford.
That's right. Now,
the first book here. I mean, the first page is the F-150 and the packages you can get with that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go down to the basic work truck. It's the XL truck, the XLT truck, which gives you power windows, door locks, tilts and cruise, cloth interior. Then you step up to your Lariat package. It comes with your leather right there. Comes with your upgraded wheels and tires. Comes with your power running boards. It also comes with the inverter now. We could be running this whole camera scene and everything off the inverter of the new F-150.
Yeah, hold on. This WildCast brought to you by Ford, powered by Ford, I should say.
That's right, powered by Ford.
Powered by Ford off the inverter of one of these trucks.
Yes, exactly. I'll tell you what. Then you get your King Ranch editions, then your Platinum editions, and all these are good-looking Ford products right here. And Ford, for 46 years, has been number one, on sales. So
and first on race day, right?
And first on race day, that's right, exactly. Yep, sure is. So, but anyway, then you got your Rangers. The new Ranger come out last year. Real good selling truck right there. They come in the XLT and the Lariat packages, and also the trimmer packages.
Yeah.
They come up with your 2.3 EcoBoost inline 4 engine. Right there, got a lot of torque, a lot of horsepower. 270 horsepower, 310 foot-pounds of torque on the Ford Ranger.
Wow!
It'll tow up to 6,500 pounds.
That's what I was going to say. Probably pull a decent little camper or whatever you want to pull with.
I tell you, I've sold my friends
It would pull this
trucks.
bass boat that you could win.
Yeah, and I pulled my bass boat with my Ford F-150. Sure do, 2013.
Yeah.
178,000 miles on it.
Just getting good.
Just getting broke in.
Yeah.
I tell you what, but it's a good truck. Ford, like I said, number one. So happy to be driving one.
Well, I'm going to jump in just a second because Ford helped me tour the country back in the 70s and early 80s.
Yes.
I had two Ford vans. I had a 72. I bought it used in 74.
Yeah.
But I put about 300,000 miles on that one. It was a straight 3 on the tree.
Yeah.
Metal in
column,
it was a delivery van I bought.
Yeah.
But I customized it, put a bed in the back to sleep while we're traveling the country doing music. Yep. And we were good to go.
Sure did.
And then we bought a new one in '78 and ran the wheels off of that one too.
That's amazing.
So those I can vouch for how good a product that
exactly.
Ford builds.
We had a gentleman several years ago that had put 1,100,000 miles on his Ford Escort.
Wow.
1,000,000. It went through like 60 sets of tires. That's the same engine. He had to replace some parts, but the same engine. 1,100,000 miles, and his nickname was Vinyl Top, and this is 30 years ago. And he would drive this thing up from Coleman, Alabama, and say, "Okay, I got almost 1,000,000 miles in this thing." We took pictures of it and all that, and but then, that's amazing right there.
Yeah.
And today we're driving the Ford Transit. We've got the 350 that we're hauling all our gear on for WildCast.
Yeah, that truck is amazing.
It's an awesome ride. It really is. We love it.
It pulls trailers well. We pull trailers across the state to meetings and hauling our gear, and it hauls the WildCast gear great. It's been fun.
That's right, and you can take the seats in or out of this transit van too.
And it's got so much room in the back, we don't even have to take any seats
and you
out.
can stand up in it. You can look like you got the high top series.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
That's definitely what we drive, the high top. We needed to wrap that sucker.
I know.
Oh yeah.
Make it a rolling billboard. But yeah, it's a great vehicle. I was going to say the Rangers. I love the way they look.
Yeah,
the new look on some of these trucks are
redesigned
great.
it and all that. They went away with it in 2012, and then Ford said, "Hey, let's get together. Let's come up with another Ford Ranger since it's such a good product to sell."
Yeah.
Back years ago, and now they've come out with it, and it's been amazing. And I sold a bunch of them. Everybody's been happy with them. They're getting great fuel mileage. I think they're averaging around 25 miles per gallon right there. Yeah.
That's good.
Well, let's talk about the truck for a minute.
Sure.
With that. So we're not giving away this truck.
Right.
Ford's not going to say you're going to get this truck. What they're doing is giving you $50,000 toward any truck you want. So if you want a Ranger or an XLT, you can just buy that and drive it home with your money. But if you want to come get a Raptor, you can get a Raptor too and just pay the difference.
Sure is.
Yeah, and
they're not holding you down to which truck you take home.
Exactly.
Or if you're a Mustang man,
you
might lean that way.
And I am a Mustang man.
Yeah.
I bought a new one here in 1988. I bought a new Mustang GT convertible. It's been sitting in my garage since 1988. We drive it when it's not raining.
Exactly. Even though with the Mustang, the Mach-E, the all-electric car. I mean, it's from 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds.
That is unbelievable.
Yes.
It's
all
amazing
electric.
the power the electric cars have.
Yes, exactly. Sure is. I mean, about 360 foot-pounds of torque. It's all battery operated, and it's an amazing car right there. And you can also, if you order one, you can get the extended length on the battery to get you another 100 miles right there also. But
what is the length on the
around 270 miles to a charge, and then you get 320 miles to a charge if you order the extended battery that goes in it right there.
I got you.
And and Ford and everybody, and they're putting up the charging stations, all around the dealerships, and for long they're going to be. Remember the old parking meters back years ago?
Yeah.
Well, for long, when you in the future. And I don't know how many years, but you can pull up to one when you go in your restaurant and all that. You can just plug it up right there.
Yeah.
Right there. So.
Wow.
And 250, 320 miles. I mean, that's a pretty good day's driving.
Yeah, it is. That's right. You could on one charge, you could probably go to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ford's improving these vehicles every day. They're making them better every day.
Yeah.
Fuel economy wise, safety wise. They got 10 airbags in some of the F-150s right here.
Wow.
So plenty of room in them. More room in the rear seating than you would believe. Ford has really done their homework on it.
Yeah, and hey, if you wanted to hunt in one of these, you could hunt and fish. I mean, it's a kind of a hatchback type SUV crossover kind of vehicle.
It sure is.
I mean, you could fit a couple of rods in the reel back there, or a shotgun, or
you can put
tree stand.
Your panoramic roof. If it comes up one, you just stick them out the side of the roof.
There
right
you go.
Oh, exactly.
And your wife won't care if there's a deer laying back there.
No.
It'll be just fine. So you could get a Mustang if you wanted to.
That's right.
And the Mach 1 hasn't changed a whole lot. You still got that more classic sports car design.
You do.
It looks awesome. That's a good-looking vehicle right there.
Sure is.
So, I mean, your options are endless. I mean, even if you wanted the Transit we were talking about earlier, that's an option too. You need a family van, and
That's
you've
right.
got a big family, there you go.
Exactly.
Something that we drive a lot around the agency that you see, and even some of the state troopers and law enforcement, these Explorers.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're
right
great
there.
vehicles.
They're real good sellers right here. They come out with the King Ranch edition on Explorer for the very first time. That's your plush now. That's Ford's redesigned it a little bit, and it comes in the 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, 2.7 EcoBoost right there. So It's just a great car. I mean, Ford's done their homework.
Those have a great ride.
Yeah.
I can attest to that. We've
And the
driven those for
3.5,
work.
excuse me, no, 300.
Oh, 2.3.
2.3,
Yeah,
excuse me,
yeah.
not the 2.7, 2. I'm still studying on all this new technology and engines.
Well, you have to
and all
learn it
that.
every year.
Yeah, that's
You have
right.
to learn every year.
Yeah.
It's changing all the
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
Getting better and better.
Innovation.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, it's amazing the power and the torque these even these smaller engines have. How they can build them out.
They
It's
sure
pretty cool.
do. I tell you what.
One thing that I noticed here, some of these have like a hotspot. Say if you're out and
Yes.
about, and you need to connect to the internet. That's
Mhm,
that's
the
cool.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Ford
Makes it
also,
easy.
yep, they always come up in certain packages. Ford Pass. You know what Ford Pass is?
No, let's hear
Ford
it.
Pass is a device that comes through your phone and helps you be connected with Ford. Ford lets you know, it's an app you go on, and you get so many points for oil changes, Ford accessories, all that. Helps you be connected with Ford. If your vehicle's stolen, you go by your phone, tells
Oh,
you,
yeah.
pinpoints it where it is.
Lock it down. Can you lock it down?
Exactly. Lock it down right there where it is.
That's cool.
Your tire pressure, your fuel, it remote start it from your phone right there. So it's got 5 or 6 good things about the Ford Pass that help you be connected to Ford and Ford only.
That's
Lets
neat.
you know recalls that come on. So,
Okay.
everything. So everything's good about it. Everything's good.
Ford
Everything-
innovation.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
New innovations.
That's awesome. Something I am excited about, and we could probably spend all day on this one, is the new Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yes.
it's an amazing looking
Who
vehicle.
doesn't like
Yes, it
that?
is.
And there's so many packages, and and I just noticed it looks more like some of the older 1966.
It does right there.
It's
Yep.
got resembles
That
the older
retro
models.
look is what people are going for now.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
thing,
yes, they are.
it looks so cool to have that, and
Exactly.
who wouldn't want one of
Yeah.
those?
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about. I noticed that
Well,
it's got a couple different, like a Sasquatch
The Sasquatch
package.
package right there. It also got the Outer Banks package, the
Uh-huh.
Big Bend package, the Wild Track package right here, and all these right here, they're equipped right there to on terrain. You got a goat mode. And you got a dial inside it right there. And the goat mode goes over all terrain.
Oh, okay.
That's what the goat mode
Goes
is.
over all
And,
terrain.
Yeah,
Cool.
even you can put a pop-up tent on top of the little Bronco, the little sport model right there.
Oh, yeah.
Carry your kayaks, carry your rod and reels. So it's going to be a good seller. Ford has done their homework on this. I know it's taken years right here to redesign it a little bit, but we have a lot of orders in for these little sport Broncos, and plus the big Broncos coming out also.
Well, I was just thinking the other day, I missed that old, the late 90s Bronco,
Yeah.
the Eddie Bauer editions and some of
yeah.
those that you used to have.
Yes, exactly.
Those were great
The
trucks.
71 to 72 models right there, and yeah, my boss has got one, so
Yeah,
sure
those
does.
were great trucks and a lot of room, and but these are even awesome.
Yep.
These are even better.
Great looking vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh yes, they are. I tell you what, it's going to be a good seller, and they're priced good too.
Yeah, I mean,
On
if
price.
you
they're
win
not
this-
overpriced.
If you
I
win
tell
this
you.
package, you can get a Bronco. You
Yeah.
don't have to get a truck.
Yeah.
That's right. You can just take your pick.
Take
Correct,
your pick.
Johnny?
That's right.
Yeah.
$50,000 off any one of them you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yes, it is. I tell you. But the Ford right there, like I said, 46 years, been number one on truck sales. So very proud of Ford right there. I tell you.
Well, I think any outdoorsman or sportsman would love, say, the Bronco, a truck, or any of that, because I mean, what these could do, it's
Exactly.
almost, it's amazing.
Yeah. They'll tow up to around 6,000 pounds. A little sport model wheel.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Mhm.
So that'd be
Sure will.
great for hauling your ATV or whatever.
Exactly.
Or your new boat.
Yeah, that's right. I need a new boat. I tell you, I'm still fishing out of a 99 Stratus, but
Well,
anyway.
buy a ticket, raffle.twrf.net.
Okay.
And maybe you can win that boat. And
That's
have a new
right.
boat to pull
Oh
in.
man, wouldn't
yeah.
that be?
Yeah,
that'd
I
be
can take all
fitting
y'all
right
fishing
there.
with me.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Hey, one thing that's great about this is your name goes in the hat as many times as you buy a ticket.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you may get drawn first and get to pick a truck, but then you may get drawn third and then get to pick the tracker or
the boat.
or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
when you put your name in the hat 15 times, you got 15 chances.
You might have some splaining to do though. How did that
Yeah.
work?
Yeah. Hey, you can always hope. But yeah, it's an option. It could happen. Say you're a wildlife watcher or just an individual that doesn't like to get outdoors, doesn't hunt, fish, or anything.
Yep.
And this raffle's for you because you could win a vehicle and you could get you an Escape or
That's right.
or any kind of sedan or whatever y'all offer to get you to and from work. I mean,
Exactly.
it doesn't have to be
These
the outdoor
Escapes
vehicle.
get up to 35 miles a gallon right there, and They come in 3 packages: the SE, the S, the SE, and SEL. Sure does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you, Don, you drive an Escape, right?
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah.
Sure do. I've been driving it,
Yeah.
and I'm sitting at about 259,000
Are
on
you
mine
really?
right now. Yeah, and it's
Now, what year's yours?
it's a 2009.
Put you on the spot.
9.
2009.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you hit it. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's,
I inherited that one from my daughter.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she kind of traded, and I said, "What are you going to do with your Escape?" She said,
Yeah.
"Well, I guess I'll sell it, or have you sell it." And I said, "Okay,
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah.
It's mine." Okay.
There you go. Been happy with it ever since.
I'd been changing oil in it for the last 5 years anyway, so I
Have
thought,
you?
You knew it's
okay,
been
yeah.
taken care of.
yeah,
That's
exactly.
So these
Yeah.
Escapes, you can also go electric mode on those. Looks like too, if you,
You
wanted
can.
to.
You sure can.
Yeah. So
Sure
that
can. And also on the Explorer and Escapes, Ford went ahead and put the gas on the driver's side instead of the passenger side.
Oh yeah.
They redesigned it like that, and you can, when you get out, you don't have to walk around. You can just go straight back to the pump, pump your gas,
Good.
and all that. And also on electric Ford right there, they got it on the left side also. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So is that something Ford does a lot, or used to do a lot? Maybe put it on the right side rather
Yes.
than the left. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They sure
Well,
do.
I've noticed I've got a 2007, I believe it is,
Uh-huh.
Ford Explorer truck,
Yeah.
a little truck model. You
Yep,
know, with
yep.
and I love it. A little 4-door thing, it does great.
Is the gas on the right side?
gas
on that
is on the
one?
right
Oh,
side.
is it?
Side, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
So I think Ford said, okay, let's just save a little time going around the side of the car and putting gas in when we just put it on the left side again. So,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
and
making
it went
things-
back to rear-wheel drive instead of front-wheel drive.
Oh.
The Explorers and they're rear-wheel drive. Escape's
Okay.
still front-wheel drive, but they went back to the Explorers and they're rear-wheel drive now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, one thing we haven't touched on is, and you may not know a whole lot about this because it's kind of new.
Yes, it is.
The Maverick.
The Maverick coming out.
Tell
yes.
folks about what you know about the Maverick.
It's going to be a good seller right there. I mean, it's going to be plush. I'll tell you that. And I don't know how many packages it comes in yet right there, but I've heard we have people calling our dealership and saying, you know, when we're going to have the Maverick right here for show and all that. But it's going to be a good little truck. It sure is.
I'm old enough to remember the very first
first Ford-
Maverick.
And it wasn't. It
Was
wasn't
that-
a truck. It was just a car.
No,
Oh,
it's car.
it was a car.
Oh, it's a car. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a car.
And,
I had
About
a,
the Lightning, excuse me.
yeah, I had my uncle drove a
Yeah.
Maverick. He loved his
And
Maverick.
it was
Yeah.
1999. I mean, that was the price.
Yeah. $1,999.
Yeah,
$1,999. Well, is that what
Brand
this
new.
one will be when it comes out?
Well, it might be just a tad more.
How many of those could I get?
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I know it.
I want on the list while we're
yeah,
here.
exactly. I own one in '72, a little Ford Maverick. My dad
Okay,
gave me
yeah.
one. Yeah, sure did. And I drove it. I drove it for a couple of years, I think. Sure
Yeah.
did. Yeah. It was powder blue. Real good looking little car.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure
Well,
was.
I've heard that these are going to be a hybrid and more affordable. These
Yes,
little
they
Mavericks.
are.
That's what I've been hearing. I looked at
Yes.
some of them online the other day, and they look similar to the Ranger. They got
Well, they do.
they got the 4-door options. They got a shorter bed. Maybe it's for the just the person who's looking for a little bit smaller truck. Maybe I don't know,
yeah.
but it's neat looking.
Yeah.
That'll
It
be
is.
interesting.
Yeah, it sure is. So it'll be out in probably later of 22, I'm thinking.
Okay.
Or 23.
So
yeah.
the big Bronco, when will it be out?
It'll
when will
be
people
available
start seeing the big Bronco?
probably after January of 22.
Okay.
I think, with the chip shortage and stuff like that, it's prolonged a little bit.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah,
I know
think
there's a lot of anticipation about that.
Yes,
when
it
people
sure
look at the
is.
Bronco.
But it's getting better, and it's going to be good. And like I said, they'll be coming out around the end of January.
Okay.
Yeah, with that model right there. Yeah, with the bigger Bronco.
If you get a chance and you are buying raffle tickets, going over to the Ford website and check out some of those options on some of those vehicles.
Yes.
Like I said, the Maverick options are there. You can check those out and see those and see all the specs on all these vehicles and get you one picked out, ready for the draw. Maybe.
Yeah,
So-
that's
Go
right.
buy
'Cause
and
somebody's
visit.
going to win it.
Yeah, that's
Somebody
right.
is.
Somebody.
Go by and visit your Mid-South Ford dealer.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what they have, and just look them over. Just be prepared when they draw your name out of there.
Yeah,
right.
There are many Mid-South Ford dealers across the state, and even down into I think Upper Alabama, and there's a big area here that of
Yep.
these dealerships. So go check them
Yes.
out and give them some love and support them. And
They are supporting TWRA, Tennessee Wildlife and Conservation in Tennessee. So
Sure.
go by there and see them.
Right.
Yes.
Yep. So, Johnny, real quick, remind people that how do you find the raffle? How do you buy tickets and all that?
Go to raffle.twrf.net. It's 1 for $20, 3 for $50, or 10 for $100.
And it doesn't matter how many you buy.
Doesn't matter how many you buy, and it's somewhere around August 15th, somewhere around there. We're going to draw a name out there, and somebody's going to be driving a new Ford truck.
Yeah. So
that'd be good.
Time is running out, so make sure you get over and do that.
Yes,
that's
exactly.
right.
And we haven't mentioned a lot about the other products, but there are a lot of other great packages.
Oh, yeah. A lot of great tags, a lot of great packages. Go on the website, raffle.twrf.net, and look through those. I mean, there are some great hunting excursions, some great hunting packages, just great equipment. Boats, UTV, lots of guns.
Yeah, be sure and check it out. Richard Logsdon has done a great job of laying out the graphics on making this stuff look as good as it is.
It's the best there is.
you go flipping through there and go, wow! It just from package to package, it's amazing.
Yeah, it sure has. Since 1903, Ford, Henry Ford built the first car.
Right.
And I'm telling you that from then on, it's skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Ford is the best vehicle out there. I know I've owned about 10 of them in my life, and I really enjoy them. They give me good service, and I can treat a truck like an army tank. I had a little Ford Ranger, 86 Ford Ranger. I'd run through the creek every weekend, even with my date or a best friend. We fishing. I got a creek in my hometown. And we would run through it and get up to the doors of it and put it in forward drive. And that was our little commute back and forth. It was fun. It was.
That's amazing. A lot of people love those little trucks. They'll turn them into little off-road vehicles, and they're great.
That's right. Trucks. Exactly.
Never let you down, will it?
That's right. Exactly. I mean,
talking about the service and the past of Ford, how great they've been, how great they're becoming, or even getting even better, and having that app telling you what you need to do as far as service and all that fun stuff. That's amazing. Technology has really changed.
And once we've on the 6.7 Power Stroke on the F-250 on Super Duty trucks, and the 7.3 gas burners on the 3/4 ton and ton trucks. Real good engines. Ford's come out with the 7.3 is a monster.
Good.
It is.
If you need a work truck, Ford's the way to go to.
That's right.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure. Well, like we've said, raffle.twrf.net to buy tickets for this raffle. The new hunting guide is out. Johnny's holding it up there if you're watching. Ford on the dealership there, or on the Ford dealership, the Mid-South Ford on the front there with the Ford truck. We're excited about this partnership. Thanks to the guys at Mid-South Ford, and thank you, Ty, for being with us today.
Thank y'all for having me on. I tell you what, it's been a pleasure.
Ty had no trouble helping us fill 28 minutes.
Well, I tell you what, my granddad was an auctioneer here in my hometown, and he would get me up every morning to go and say, "Come on, we got to do an auction," because he was a big real estate man and all that, auctioneer, and his name was Bob Keller, and every Saturday morning. And he'd go up there and
you'd go.
And I do a little auctioneering on the side.
Oh,
right there.
neat.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure do.
Well, we may auction one off for you.
Yeah, well, I'll be happy to do that. Sure will.
Well, thanks again, Ty.
Thank
Appreciate
y'all.
it.
Thank you.
Don, thank you.
You
bet.
Johnny, thank
Johnny.
you.
Yes, sir.
And thank you to Mid-South Ford. And this show is powered by Ford today. So keep coming back, keep watching, keep listening, and we'll see you next time.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay connected with TWRA by visiting our website at tnwildlife.org and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Hey, it's all about Tennessee wildlife. It's what we do. Tennessee WildCast will be on the air again next week. We'll see you then.